like to welcome everyone here today to honor one of our own this time. I mean, one of our own who's living here with us. Hartley, I listened yesterday to a couple of radio programs you own. I always learn something different every time. Of course, I understand that you wanted to be a rock star, but I don't think you could have brought more publicity to Meridian, Mississippi had you been a rock star than being the home of Peavey Electronics, which is known around the world.
We are the birthplace of America's music. Without Mississippi, there would be no American music, and hundreds of millions of people would have never heard that American music if not for Hartley Peavey. 180 patents in his lifetime. Most of us think if we ever just got one. 180. What a remarkable career. And so here we are today to recognize this great man. We don't have enough great men in Mississippi. We've got our share, but we need more, and great women that stand with them. So today, as we recognize on this Walk of Fame one of our own, a Mississippian, a Meridianite, someone who loves this state and its children and its future. And it's my great honor as governor to be here to recognize someone who changed the world. Peavey electronics and guitars and instruments and sound systems are in the hands of guys like Van Halen. Now talk about a rock star. Age ourselves a little bit. My children might say who? Leonard Skinner. Oh, we all wanted to be Leonard at one point in our life. Kenny Chesney, just a few of the artists with the Peavey guitars and sound systems. He has brought America's music to the ears and the hearts of millions upon millions of citizens of this planet, and will continue to do so. And more importantly, he does so with those guitars and sound systems and equipments and electronics made here in Meridian, Mississippi. The music goes forth into the hearts of all man that listens to rock and roll and country and the blues because of men like Hartley Peavey. Few have changed the world and brought such joy to so many. This man has, and we are forever grateful that he has passed our way. Hartley, congratulations for this recognition today.
You know, I was not shocked when I read a long time ago about how Hartley was influenced by the great Bo Diddley. And the reason that didn't surprise me is that Bo Diddley's nickname was the Innovator. He took what most people thought was a regular guitar and turned it into an orchestra. And that's what this man has done. And he gets the creative economy. He hires folks. He puts folks to work. He carries the Mississippi brand all over the world. And for that, we are thankful and we are grateful. Congratulations on your day, Hartley Peavey.
Born with a scientific mind and combined that with correct business acumen and hard work, dedication, education, he has built a company that is known worldwide. And we appreciate that. And Hartley, we appreciate what you mean to our community, our state, and our country. Thank you very much.
Well, I remember being in China and going to a concert, and there was a Peavey speaker sitting up there on the stage. Went to Russia, there was a Peavey speaker sitting up there. You go to amusement parks, you go to Congress. Sometimes we don't want to hear that, but we hear it. But it's not just music, it's the whole world he's participated in. His passion for wanting to do what's right, for wanting to improve education. He's a product that shows you can be a world leader. You don't have to leave Mississippi, Governor. You don't have to leave Meridian. You can be the world leader, the best product of its kind in the world. And it came out of Meridian, Mississippi.
So on behalf of all of the citizens of Meridian and all of our state and really all of our nation, thank you for your dedication to our city, for growing and for building our community like you have.
And I'd like to pick up Hartley's story from 1965 when he opened the one-man shop up over his dad's store, and he transitioned that into a business now that employs 1,000 people. And has employed over the years about 14,000 people or more here in this area. And he had an idea to, that things didn't have to be costly, but they had to be good. And that's the principle that has become almost the concept for the industry that he's built out at Peavey. It started out small and he's grown, but he's grown on firm footing. And he's grown with wisdom, and he's grown with generosity, and he's kept the bar high.
First of all, I would thank all of you for being here and for whoever made the decision to recognize me. But I want to be very clear. A lot of you have no idea what I do at Peavey. Some people have asked me that. And what's been accomplished certainly hasn't been just me. I see some faces out here that are tremendously important to what has been happening at Peavey over the years. And by the way, it hasn't been 50, it's been 48. Started the company when I was only 2. But we've been very fortunate. We've had good times, we've had bad times. It's been difficult. I had an epiphany after getting kicked out of 3 bands. I realized that my musical talent was not so hot, so I did a little personal inventory. And I decided what I was good at and what I was bad at. And what I was good at was building things. And I started that realization when I started at Ross Collins. Frankly, had it not been for Ross Collins, I wouldn't be standing here today. What I do at Peavey, folks, is this. I have a lot of very capable and very smart people. What I try to do is give those people a chance. I tried to give them a support structure to do their thing. As a matter of fact, if you ask me to boil down what I do at Peavey, I'm a catalyst. And those of you that didn't take high school chemistry, the definition of a catalyst is that enhances or speeds up a reaction without itself being changed. And you see, there's the problem. We've all known people that got a little successful, they got cocky, they forgot who they are, they forgot where they're from, and hopefully that hasn't happened to me. But having said that, most of you know that entrepreneurs are cut from a different cloth. We marched to a different drummer. And a lot of people don't understand entrepreneurs because you know what? Simply put, we want to make it happen. We want to make it happen. Along the way, I've had a lot of people. I see Willie Hatcher back there in the back. I wouldn't be standing here, Willie, if it wasn't for you. So I appreciate you. This award, all of our people appreciate a little recognition. Certainly I do. I feel good. If I keeled over today, I feel good that in some small way I've been able to have the opportunity to help people grow, to make a change, to make a difference, and hopefully make a difference. Because as human beings, that's really all we can ever hope to do is make a difference, hopefully for the better. And on my good days, I have a few bad ones from time to time, I like to think that we at Peavey have made a difference. So all of you that have come here through not the best weather conditions, I appreciate it. On behalf of everybody at Peavey, myself, Mary, and all of us that have worked so hard. And by the way, we got a crazy trade show coming up next week that a lot of our folks have worked incredibly hard on, and I want all of you to know how much I appreciate that. And all you people that have worked at Peavey, been associated with Peavey, had people, kinfolks working at Peavey, we all appreciate what you've done. And the good news is it's still going on. We're still moving, we're still pushing. And some of you I've talked to about what we ought to do. It's not that I want to sit back and criticize. It's that I am a doer. I am a worker. I am a difference maker. And I want it to happen before I'm in a box. So that's what we do at Peavey. We make a difference. And a lot of folks have helped me along the way, and I do appreciate that. I certainly haven't forgotten the contributions that all the people have made. And one last message that I wish we could get across when people grouse and moan and say, well, you know, it can't be done. Pardon the English, but BS. Okay? Not only can it be done, it has been done and is being done by Peavey. We're competing with the best of them, from the Congress Senate, House of Representatives with a media matrix system in it, to Disney Japan, which runs on a Peavey system, to the airport, the big airport that the Chinese built in Beijing for the Olympics 2 years ago. It's media matrix. A lot of people don't even know we do that. Why do we do that? A lot of people think we just make, you know, guitars and amplifiers, and yeah, we do that, but we make some of the most, and we think the most sophisticated digital audio distribution system on the planet. So when people say it can't be done, tell them to take a look at Peavey. Thank you, folks.
Well, let's lift it up.
Hartley, there's one to put right there in Peavey. Same thing we got here. Congratulations, proud of you, Mississippi, Meridian, and the whole nation, brother, for what you've done for the arts. Thank you, folks.